Welcome back to Sam's Watch Review. This is a tutorial video for this watch, Casio WS1700H. And this is the first part of two videos. And for this one, we will talk about the timekeeping mode and also the moon phase and tide graph. Okay, first, to get to the timekeeping mode, if you're from the other mode, you can just press the mode button several times until you hear the high-pitched beeping sound. That one. Okay, next, from the timekeeping mode, you can change the time format. So this is the 24-hour format. You can change to 12-hour format by pressing this one, the search button. Okay, so now 15 and this is 3 p.m. Okay, let me change back to 24-hour format. And then you can activate the backlight by simply press the light button on the top right. Okay. And then the next one, if you want to mute the button operation, you can do in any mode, not just in timekeeping mode. Also the light button is also active in any mode. Okay, so for the mute button operation, you can just press and hold the mode button. Okay, and it shows this silent icon here, meaning that if you press any button, it will not make any beeping sound. But still, for the alarm, signal and also countdown timer, it will still gives beeping sound. Okay, let me now deactivate. Same thing, press and hold the mode button. Okay, next we will back to the timekeeping mode, and now let's do the LCD check. You can do that by pressing three buttons at the same time: adjust, mode and search. But the trick is to press the adjust button a bit earlier, so you might want to hold the watch in this position and then press the adjust button a bit earlier, and then the other two buttons like this. Okay, and it shows this LCD check screen, and then you can cycle to the next LCD check screen by pressing the search button here. Okay, and now return to the timekeeping mode. Okay, the next one is setting the time and calendar and things for the basic setting for this watch. So to do that, from the timekeeping mode, press and hold the adjust button on the top left, this one. Okay, and now you can see that the second is flashing or blinking, and you can see here also LT and 3 stripes. This means the length of the backlight is 3 seconds. You can change to become 1.5 seconds by pressing the light button. So if this one 1.5 seconds, meaning only short backlight, it will save more the battery. And if you want to change to become 3 seconds, which means easier readability, then just press the light button. So yes, 1.5 or 3 seconds. Okay, next, for the second, you can change by pressing the search button to become 0. And if it is 30 or more, it will become 0 with additional minute like this. Okay, and if it is just 29 or less, it will become 0 without additional minute like this. Okay, and then next, press the mode button, and we are moving to this one, the daylight saving setting. If you want to activate, just press the search button, or yeah, if you want to deactivate, also the same button. Okay, and then next, press again the mode button, and now is the hour. You can change using these two buttons, light and search. Light will decrease and search will increase, so it's like counterclockwise and clockwise. Okay, next, again mode button, and now is the minute. Same thing, light button to decrease and search button to increase. So sorry, the position of the button is not the most intuitive for this model. It's okay. And then next, again, anyway, if you want to know more about this watch, I have also posted a review video in this channel. I will put the link in the description. Okay, and then again press the mode button, and now is the year. You can decrease and increase using these two buttons, light to decrease and search to increase. Okay, and then again mode button, and now is the month. Same thing, light button to decrease and search button to increase. Again, this one is for the date, light button to decrease and search button to increase. And then again press again, and now return to the second. And if you're done with the setting of the date and calendar, we can move on to the setting for the tide graph and also the moon phase. And to do that, press the adjust button from this screen. Okay, and now you can see here UTC, and this is showing the the time zone that you will use, and this one is +7. So I live in Indonesia, So I'm going to use +7, UTC +7, or some also say GMT +7. Okay, and then move on. We can press this button, the mode button, and then this one is the longitude. Okay, so for this one I would suggest you to look up at the map, or you can also use the book that comes with the watch. This one, the manual book. At the last pages it shows some cities, so maybe the city that you live in is there, but if not, then yeah, you can look up at the map for the longitude. So this one, let me just search for, actually I'm not in Jakarta, but let's just use Jakarta here. Okay, Jakarta, here is, yeah, UTC +7 as we already seen before, and then the longitude is 107 east. Okay, that's first now. So 107, so this one 140. We can use, wait a moment, let it focus first. Okay, use the light button to decrease and the search button to increase. Okay, so now I'm using the light button to decrease to become 107. Yes, and then press the mode button. Okay, and now is the setting for the longitude, east or west. So this one east, but if you want to change to become west, press the search button. Okay, so I'm going to use east, and then press again the mode button, and this one is one of the most complicated or the most confusing setting in this watch, is the lunitidal interval. Okay, so anyway, let me also inform you that this watch tide graph is based on the semi-diurnal pattern, but if you live in area with diurnal pattern or mixed pattern, then please consider if you want to rely on this tide graph for something accurate or something critical. Okay, now for the lunitidal interval, you can try to use the listing at the end of this manual book. Okay, there are several cities here, and also if you don't find your city here, you might want to check the maybe the marine, or how to say, the authority in your location. So what is the number of the lunitidal interval, or you can calculate by yourself, but I tried once and it's a bit difficult. Sorry, maybe it's just me, but yeah, it's a bit difficult. So let me just use this one, Jakarta, this one +7 UTC, longitude is 107 east, and the lunitidal interval is 0 hour 0 minute. Okay, so now let's return to the watch. Wait, let's focus. Okay, and yeah, let's reduce this one, 5 becoming 0. Okay, yes, and then press the mode button, and now it's the minute for the lunitidal interval. And yeah, again it should be 0 if we refer to the manual book. And done. Now press the mode button again, and it returns to the UTC, meaning that we have done all the setting for this one. And if you're done with the settings and you don't need to change anything, just press the adjust button, and we are now exit from the settings, from the basic settings of this watch for the time, date, and also the moon graph and tide graph. Okay, now this one is for the timekeeping, and then let's try to use the moon phase and tide graph. So this one, as you can see here, it is active for the tide graph, maybe a bit small, but yeah, here if you want to change to the moon graph or moon phase, just press this one, the adjust button. As you can see here, the small triangle here, okay, meaning now you can operate the moon phase menu in this watch. And yes, you can press the search button to move the date further. So this means 7th of March, okay, March the 7th, sorry, and then this one is March the 8th, and so on. So this is the month, date as usual, and this is the year, of course, and this one is the age of the moon. So this is meaning that the moon is 28.5 days old. So let me just move, and yeah, this one is 1 day old for the moon. Sorry, let me focus. Okay, so meaning that in the March 11th there will be a new moon, meaning yeah, the the day one of the moon. So if you, yeah, this is a bit small, but the moon is dark, so yeah, new moon, dark. And let's just move forward. If you want to see the full moon, maybe you like to have a I don't know, maybe a trip, a fishing trip, or maybe photographing the moon, then the middle of the month, if it's about the 14th or 15th, it will be the full moon here. So it's going to be 24, March 24 is the full moon. Okay, and next let's try to use the tide graph. So push the adjust button to switch from the moon phase to the tide graph, and also vice versa. But anyway, if you use this menu, the date will follow the last that you are using. Okay, so now March 25. If you want to switch back to current date, you need to get out from this mode first. But yeah, let's just use this. So for March 25th, yeah, this is the tide. So at 6, low tide, and at 11, it is the high tide. But again, this is a semi-diurnal pattern, so just make sure if you want to use it as an accurate reference. Okay, and yeah, if you want to return to current date, we cannot use the light button. It is now as a light button, so it's not moving back. And to move back, you can press the mode button, okay, until the timekeeping, and then back again to the moon phase and tide graph. And now it's returning to current date. It's a bit tricky, but yeah, it works that way. Okay, and that's all for how to set and also operate this watch for the timekeeping, moon phase and tide graph. And hopefully I have covered all of the basic things here. And if you have any additional information, just put in the comment below. For the other feature like stopwatch, timer and alarms, I will put in a different video, the next one after this. And thank you for watching. I will see you again in the next video. Have a great day.